Then for Grayson, we have, make sure we have the car seat and the infant head support. Alright, a going home outfit. Now, what I decided to do with him, instead of packing an actual outfit, I decided just to pack a cute onesie, but something that was simple so that it was good for photos. So I am packing him this little star onesie, okay, which I know is really simple. It's not like a fancy going home outfit, but I was kind of doing that on purpose. And then with it, I'm bringing this little hat and this little hat. And I have 2 pairs of socks, little shoe socks. And little plain socks. And then 2 mittens, newborn mittens, this pair, and a simple gray pair. So however I want to coordinate his little onesie. And these are the Carter brand mittens, and they're a little tighter than the Gerber ones. The Gerber ones fall off really easily. These are a little tighter, so I'm hoping they work for him, but if not, I'll just use the socks on his hands. I'm also bringing his little bro shirt, but I'm not sure if we'll actually put him in it or not there, because we're going to have newborn photos taken at our home. So I don't really need them at the hospital. I'm going to bring that just in case. I'm also bringing one for Sophie. My friend Jenny made this as well, and I thought it went really well with the little bro shirt. Some newborn diapers. Look at how tiny these are with the umbilical cord cut out. My hospital actually provides them, and they provide the Pampers, so they actually have the same quality, the same good ones, but I'm going to bring some of my own just in case, but I plan on not using my own and just using the ones the hospital provides. Receiving blankets. Got this one here. I'm bringing stuff that will be good for photos, so things that don't have too much logo on them, things that are a little bit more simple, that are a straightforward color. That way it makes for, I think, a more innocent photo if you don't have too much going on. So I've got this one here. And I'm also bringing this one that my friend Elena made me. And it's a little bit busy here, but it's still a pretty simple pattern, so I think it would work. Plus, I've got the other side is white with the blue polka dot trim, so I thought that would be good for photos too, whatever we take. And then I'm bringing 2 burp cloths, one just Gerber regular burp cloth, and then I'm bringing this fancier, thicker one that Elena also made me that has his name. Once again, would be good for photos. Plus, it's really nice and soft. And then also, I'm bringing, this is the pacifier pod that we had with Sophia, even though she ended up not using pacifier. So I put one in here. This is the kind we liked with her, even though, like I said, once again, she only used it a little bit, but I bought the same kind. I only bought 2 because our hospitals will give us some for free. Plus, if he's like Sophie, he won't really take it, and we're not against pacifiers. We think they're fine. But if he doesn't want it, we're not going to encourage it because it's just easier. And I also have my nipple shield in here, just in case. I already sanitized it, cleaned and sanitized it, so that's why it's in this baggie. I wanted to keep it sanitized. I almost forgot this. We're going to bring this little swaddle wrap. That's it for him. So, not really bringing a lot for him. I'm not going to bring his diaper bag. I'm just going to put all of it into the hospital bag with our stuff. We're only going to bring, our goal is to bring 1 bag. 1 bag. For Kyle, we don't have any of his stuff yet, but for his part of the list, he's going to have a change of clothing, possibly some pajamas, although he may just sleep in his clothes and change shirts. We're not going to bring us a bathing suit because We're not doing the birthing pool. Toiletries, he's going to share toiletries with me, except he'll bring his own toothbrush, body spray, deodorant, and hair gel. He's going to bring some snacks. Going to bring quarters for the vending machine. We're not going to bring a watch with a second hand because we'll just use our cell phone. He's going to, as part of his list, we have a whole little separate little little bag for the video camera, the charger, and the memory stick. And then we'll have the still camera, the charger, and the memory stick. We're not going to bring an address book to contact friends and family because it's in our phone. But we're not going to bring massage oils. We're not going to bring a CD player. We're not going to bring takeout menus. We will probably bring a DVD or two. We'll bring his laptop and charger and his cell phone and charger. So that's what he'll have to pack last minute. And once again, it'll go in the same bag. Alright guys, so there you have it. My hospital bag and Kyle's and Grayson's. We're taking one with wheels for ease. There's my list. I'm going to leave them on the table. And what I did is, as I gathered items to put in the hospital bag and left them on the table, I would put a tiny little dot. And then once they were actually packed away in the bag, I put a check mark. And then things that I decided not to bring, that we didn't want, I just crossed through. And this will stay on the table because all of Kyle's stuff still needs to be packed. It'll be packed last minute. And once again, I've got all my last minute stuff. And this way it's on the table in case someone else has to do it for me. They'll know what's left and where it's at. So let me show you guys how I packed it now that I showed you everything that was packed. Okay, so I've got the extra newborn diapers down there, even though I'm going to use the hospitals. I've got pads here, even though I'm going to use the hospitals. Tucked away my slippers. Got my hard candies. Here's my toiletries, mine and Kyle's toiletry bag. It's all packed, and I left it open because that way we can add all the last minute stuff as well as Kyle's stuff. Alright, so I'm not going to zip it up. And since I'm not bringing a diaper bag to the hospital, here is a bag, and in it, this is actually a wet bag, but I have all of Grayson's stuff. I've got his blankets and burp cloths, his going home outfit, mittens, socks, his swaddling thing, receiving blanket, etc. And on this side, I have, focus, my socks and my nursing cover. And then, like I said, then there's room in there left over for things like our last minute items, like my Nook, a book for Kyle, his pajamas, possibly our camera equipment. If the camera stuff doesn't fit in there, it'll go in a separate bag, but it probably will because, as you can see, I still have vertical space here. And then the boppy will be separate, of course. Oh, you know what? I will put this in here too, the extra boppy cover. There we go. And I think I'm not going to bring Sophie's big sister shirt. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair it with whatever I want her to wear it with. And whoever's watching her, I'll tell them to, whenever after the baby's been born, to put her in this and bring her in that. So there you have it. So I'm just going to leave it here on my table, like so, with the list next to it. And I'll clean up all that other stuff. Leave the diaper bag out. The diaper bag's halfway packed for when I actually have Grayson, but I'm not bringing it. And I'll just leave this stuff here till the baby comes. Yay, so there's my hospital bag. You can watch my hospital bag video from Sophia here. And you can watch what I actually used for my hospital bag with Sophia here. And you can find a list, the original list, down below in the info section, a link to the original hospital packing list that I printed. And I will also put up a list of my personalized list, so you can see, you can have access to the original list, but you can also see the way I personalized mine in case you wanted to do the same. So, All right.